Okay, as it turns out, it seems like I have an issue with my install of the Airhead composting toilet, which itself has been working quite well for the past few weeks I've been using it. However, as you can see, I have a bit of an issue with water coming in through the interface where the little fixture there that the pipe goes into connects to that piece of plywood. So it's not rain getting in. The pipe above the roof is the same as it was before the toilet was installed, when the old toilet was here, and it never leaked. So there's no issue with the roof itself. The pipe hasn't been changed. The only thing I did was cut it off flush with the ceiling when I installed this. So it's not coming in off the roof. What I expect is happening is that there's some condensation going on. So when I had the old toilet in place, it had a condensation issue, and I installed a condensation trap in the pipe in order to prevent the condensation from making it down into the toilet and causing a problem. Unfortunately, that meant it had to be diverted into a container that I had to empty periodically, and obviously that added another bit of maintenance to a composting toilet, which already required a fair bit of maintenance. So not great. Now when I changed it, I shortened the length of that pipe above the roof considerably, and I figured that would probably eliminate that problem. But apparently the tiny amount, you can just see, I don't know if you saw, there's a little drip that just came out. And actually, if I get up there, we can see there's water right there. Yeah. So, and of course it's come down, and you can see the top of the toilet where it's been dripping on, and then on the floor there's some water there. I don't know if you can see. And so I've got to fix that. So basically, so condensation happens for a few reasons, and it's sort of like the fire triangle, right? So if you want to have a fire, you need three things. You need heat, and you need fuel, and you need oxygen. So same kind of thing is true for condensation. You need enough humidity in the air so that there will be moisture to condense on the surface. You need heat differential so that there's a cold surface for the water to condense on. And you need the cold surface. You need a surface. So in order to stop this, and I don't want to divert it anymore on this one because that was a bad plan, I think, I'm going to try to eliminate the condensation issue by eliminating the condensation. So there's three things that we can eliminate. We can eliminate the humidity, we can eliminate the surface, or we can eliminate the heat differential. Now out of those three things, two of them are not doable. I can't eliminate the surface, obviously. I need that pipe to carry the air from the toilet out of the house. And I can't eliminate the moisture because it's just in the air, and there's no way to get rid of that. So the only way to solve the problem is going to be to eliminate the temperature differential. So my plan is to insulate the pipe above the roof. So I'm going to go out this morning and root around through my various stuff in my loft and see what I have that I can use for insulation. I'm thinking probably bubble wrap because I don't have any actual insulation, and bubble wrap should work. So I can wrap that pipe in enough of that stuff so that it won't have that temperature differential causing it to generate that condensation. So that's the project today. Now I may also combine it with another project. You can see here I have started to drill a hole with a hole saw in that concrete tube, the bump on the wall here. And my plan there is to take the pipe that runs up to the ceiling from the toilet, from my vent, and run it inside this. Now if we look in there, this used to be the pipe for our previous toilet install, and there's a piece of PVC pipe running up there, and then we got concrete, and we've got this stucco mesh. And I'm going to go ahead, I've ordered a I tried to just force a regular hole saw through it, and it just did not want to do it. So ruined a hole saw trying, and so I ordered a regular concrete masonry style hole saw that I'm gonna tackle that job with, and I'll probably do that today as well, and maybe combine both these projects into one video, but we'll see how it goes. If not, maybe I'll do a separate video on that. But we're gonna start the project with the condensation issue first, because obviously I've got, you know, dripping going on here, and we got to stop that. And I don't want to ruin this piece of plywood, which may have already been sort of ruined a little bit, but hasn't been painted yet. So hopefully I can just let it dry out and get some white paint on there and it'll look okay. But anyway, that's the plan today. I'm going to go ahead and start that process now, and I'll get back with you I'll get back with you after I've located all of the materials I need to get this project going. All right. As you can see, I have a bunch of bubble wrap I pulled out of the loft that I've been setting aside for whatever, and this is what I'm going to try to use to insulate that piece of pipe that only sticks up above the roof about a foot. So bunch of bubble wrap, different size. You know, I got the small stuff here, and then I got some of the bigger stuff there and over there. So we're gonna make a combination of this stuff and wrap that pipe, and hopefully that'll take care of it. I've got this this piece of foam here. I figure I'll make a collar at the top out of that, and tape that to the pipe and see if that stops the condensation problem. And hopefully I won't have water in the bathroom floor tomorrow. All right, so you can see I got my bag of stuff there, and there's the pipe as it sits. It's actually a little bit taller than a foot above the roof. And you can see it's got that little hat on it with the straps screwed to the pipe. So gonna go ahead and take that apart and get it wrapped up. All right, as you can see, I've got it all wrapped up here. I went ahead and put the white plastic bag that I used to carry all the bubble wrap up here, wrapped that around the pipe over the bubble wrap to finish it all off. Some duct tape holding it on. And I did use, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a piece of foam here at the top, because I've got these straps of metal that need to be screwed in, and it was easier to just do that through the foam than through layers and layers of bubble wrap. So just a few inches at the top of the pipe is just covered by this thin foam, but hopefully that's not too much to cause it to, you know, lose the heat and start to cause condensation. But it's only a couple inches, and several layers of bubble wrap on it now, so that should hopefully solve the condensation issue. But we'll find that out tonight. It's going to be cold, so there'll be condensation tonight if there's going to be. So fingers crossed.